because I think this is a very interesting subject, and I got to be completely honest with y'all. Y'all know that I keep it real. Um, I'm authentic, and I try to be, but I, I find myself kind of I find myself kind of torn as far as this P Diddy thing go with these accusations against him, because one part of me is like, well, damn, Puffy is tied and linked to a lot of shady stuff. Then another part of me is like, damn, it's just like a pile on. And sometimes when it seems to be a free for all, it kind of hurts the credibility of the people that might actually be victims. When one person that may actually be a victim, then all of a sudden you get like 20, 30 people. You get people that you ain't never heard of that, like, I ain't never seen her before in my life. Kind of like I give you an example, like, back in the day in the early 70s with the Zodiac, and keep in mind they never found the Zodiac. One of the people that they suspected might be the Zodiac had like a massive heart attack and like died or something. But then again, they kind of like ran forensics and DNA, and they kind of was like, okay, the stuff wasn't a match. But some people think that it might have been possibly two of them. So, so you never know. But they never caught the Zodiac. So, you know, that's factual. Never caught the dude. But you got to think he probably not alive. I mean, he got this dude you talking about. He probably like at best he probably might be in his late 70s. So even if he is alive, so I'm just saying, I'm just making a comparison. They started having people coming to the police stations all around the Bay Area, women, men, talking about I'm Zodiac just to get some attention. So now that's might be what you have with P. Diddy. Now this latest accusation supposed to be that him and a few people like gang violated some 17-year-old and stuff from 2003. And then you had and then you had Columbus Short talking about, well, P. Diddy put the moves on me or insinuated that he wanted to get frisky. I'm snitching in the kitchen. But I will say this much about P. Diddy. P. Diddy, he's sneaky, and he have the resources to make you disappear. You talking about a dude that's worth, according to some reports, is worth $1 billion. And I knew once the report started to get out that he allegedly, which I put emphasis on allegedly, settled for an undisclosed amount with Cassie, which supposed to be like $100 million. What did I tell you? I told you people was gonna come out the woodworks. And it's probably gonna be some dudes that's gonna eventually say P. Diddy violated me and stuff. But I'm gonna tell you something. P. Diddy is tied to a lot of stuff. We all know the incident with um what he supposed to had done to one of Suge Knight's acquaintances. Then many of us believe that he was, I mean, this case is closed, so this ain't snitching or nothing like that. And many of us believe that he was the shooter, allegedly, in what happened with Shine, because they were witnesses that testified, or that basically, told that, he basically had the weapon in question and basically offered somebody like a lump sum of money. Hey, appreciate you. A lump sum of money to keep his mouth shut. And even Shine insinuated that he wasn't the dude that did it, that basically he did time for somebody else. So P. Diddy is tied to a lot of stuff. Now, keep in mind, everybody that was writing a book about him, because Kim Porter allegedly was writing a tell all book about him, and you see what happened to her. Then I'll be sure mysteriously got poisoned or whatever the case may be. Something happened to him. And I seen how Al B. Short look. Whatever was done to Al B. Short, it really fucked him up. And that's putting it lightly. Al B. Short went from being a light-skinned dude to being the color of being the color of Viola Davis. That's how bad Al B. Short look. So you didn't heard a lot of different things. Then you had, people saying, saying that all these dudes that's talking about P. Diddy and all this stuff, they better be careful. So that's all I'm saying. Like I said, I'm torn between this because I do feel that Puffy is a shady dude. You know, I already know why 50 Cent kind of don't like P. Diddy, or he got it in for P. Diddy, because allegedly when they was trying to get Mace over to G Unit, that P. Diddy didn't want to release him from his contract. But that could just be a rumor. But P. Diddy did step down from Revolt. And then he just issued a statement like today saying enough is enough. He's saying that these accusations are false and that he's going to fight for his reputation. At the end of the day, these people better, all I can say is they better be concerned. They better do like Castro used to do. They better have people test their food and taste it for them. You know what I'm saying? That's what Castro that's what Castro did for many years. Allegedly. That was a rumor about Castro, because they had so many attempts on Castro's life to it wasn't even funny. They tried to get rid of dude. They tried to delete that dude so many times. Every time they sent you know what I'm saying? Every time they sent people there to go get him, they never came back. Oh, a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people believe that. I mean, that ain't really no secret. A lot of people, but if you talk to New York people, they'll be like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that is not out of the question. Kiss said it best. He said, dead rappers get better promotion. They really do. Guys like Chinks and Big L, they blew up after they were deceased. But I ain't gonna lie, that Dope House by Chinks, that was fire. That was fire. Big L, I really didn't listen to Big L that much. I didn't think you know what I'm saying? It's not that I didn't think he was any good, because the few songs I heard was pretty good, but I just didn't listen to Big L. That's it. That's all. Wasn't nothing against him or nothing, but I just didn't listen to Big L. But the few, I never, how you just have a dude, he's out there, but you really don't listen to him and stuff. So, but I know these people that's coming out like finger pointing and pointing the finger at Diddy, they better be careful. That's all I got to say. I'll put it to you this way. Everybody that originally started with Uptown Records ain't here no more. You got to ask yourself, why is Diddy the only one left? I mean, the executives, they all gone. Andre Harrell, all the dudes is gone. So I'm just saying, strange things be happening. All the art. I mean, I'm just saying, man. I'm just keeping it a buck. I mean, you got to start asking those kind of questions. All I'm saying is these people just coming out of nowhere, just saying, "Oh man, Diddy did this, Diddy did that," and like I said, it kind of dilutes. You know what I'm saying? It kind of like make you put question marks around all these people coming forward. Listen, I've said this on many occasions. I said I'm always suspicious of people that talk about something that happened. Listen, don't come telling me that you want to go to the authorities and you trying to sue somebody for some shit that happened in 1975? Because I'm gonna be like, well, shit. Do you even remember shit? If you 70 years old, do you even remember what happened in 1975? I mean, come on, man. And I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. For all these people that's sitting up here, and I'm gonna say this, and this is just real talk. When people make fun of R. Kelly and people like that, and then they have for some reason this soft spot for Josh Giddey. Okay, y'all got to remember the rock stars were known for doing this too, messing with women that was not of age. You didn't heard several stories about those rockers from from everybody to Steven Tyler and a few other people. But my thing is, why is everybody so pissed? That's what I'm saying. Why is everybody so pissed? Everybody's so pissed at R. Kelly. Like R. Kelly was the first one that did something like this, or allegedly did something like this. But the rock stars been doing it too. But they seem to only focus when it appears to be allegedly a black man. Keep in mind, Chuck Berry went to jail for that same, that same thing. And he went to jail in like the height of his career. When it was like really he was accused of that allegedly. I'm not even going to say he did it or not. But you have to understand back then, it was, I mean, come on, man. But I'm just putting that out there because, like I said, people was afraid of real conversation. But all I'm saying about P. Diddy, it wouldn't surprise me. But like I said, one part of me is like, well, damn, he might be getting his just desserts for all the shady shit that he's linked to and what you didn't heard about him. And then one part of me is like, well, if people just coming out the woodworks because they see dollar signs, then they ain't no better than P. Diddy. So that's where the confusion, that's where it gets kind of cloudy and where it gets kind of fuzzy for me, because like I said, I'm being completely honest. So don't come on here talking this stuff about how could you support a dude or defend a dude who's accused of doing all this stuff. I'm not defending him. I'm just telling you how I feel. Do you want the truth? Do you want me to tell you the truth, or you want me to lie to you? I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like I said, one part of me is like, damn, if he did all this stuff, his ass need to be in jail. But then one part of me is like, damn, you know, all these women, if that's coming forward, if it's proven that they're lying, then they could hurt the people that may actually be victims. They may kill the credibility of the people that's actually victims. Now, here's the thing. What can you do to P. Diddy right now? I don't think you could, file a lawsuit against them, because I think they ended that thing. I think they ended that thing in 2003, to where you could sue somebody, because I think the deadline was like a couple of weeks ago. So can you actually sue somebody for something that happened 20 years ago? I think not. And that was something that was going on in New York. And that's just real talk. But like I said, he's saying that he fighting for his reputation. A lot of people are saying, well, damn, you want me to go in on P. Diddy, but then, like I said, once again, you motherfuckers ain't mad at what's happening with Josh Giddey. Y'all done made every excuse in the book. What's up? What's up, WBC? What's up, WCS, World Combat Sports? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just telling the honest to God truth about P. Diddy. Like I said, I'm torn because, like I said before, you didn't heard all this stuff about him, and I do believe a lot of the stuff that they've been saying about this dude. I mean, if you like, if you from the streets or you got ties to people from the street, you've been hearing this stuff about Diddy for years. But what I'm saying is, when you start having a floodgate where just everybody just come out of nowhere saying, oh, P. Diddy did this to me, and it's going to get even more laughable if men start coming out talking about, oh, P. Diddy, that's why I was kind of laughing about what Columbus Short said, where he said, I'm snitching in the kitchen. See, you making a mockery out of it, like you making yourself seem like you joking about the shit. So how's people gonna take you serious? You saying, "Oh, I'm snitching in the kitchen" and all that kind of stuff. You supposed to sit up there being serious as hell. Now he talking about that P Diddy called him up from a from a block number. He was wondering how P Diddy got his number, talking about he need to come to his hotel room and do like who there with him, and he said, "Oh, just me." But the funny thing was, Columbus Short didn't say whether he said yes or no. He should have said, well, I told him no, or I hung up the phone. So you kind of left people hanging. So now you got people thinking, well, damn, did you go meet up with him? Because, like I said, you've been hearing this stuff about this dude for years. You just hear this dude just tied to all kind of crazy shit. I'll be trying to tell y'all stuff, man. The people that you least suspect is not a threat to you, them be the ones you need to worry about. Them be the ones that you need to worry about. The dudes that look harmless, that's always smiling. You know what I'm saying? I give you an example without dry snitching, even though this dude be telling on himself because he always talking to DJ Vlad Rowley. I mean, look at Lil Boosie. Lil Boosie, a short, small dude. But, you know, Lil Boosie, man, from what I heard, he was having niggas knocked down, you know, and he kind of, kind of confessed to it somewhat, which I think eventually that's gonna be his downfall when when he get rolled up and people keep telling that dude stop talking to DJ Vlad Rowley, but he continues to talk to DJ Vlad Rowley. So when he get indicted and they use all them interviews, them Vlad Rowley interviews, then so be it, because he was told. But let's just go down, you know what I'm saying? Let's just go down the Rolodex of history. You just been hearing all kind of stuff about, Diddy. You didn't heard all kind of stuff, and then Diddy, he didn't said some weird stuff, talking about calling Fabulous daddy and all that kind of stuff, and then oh god, I ain't even finna bring that up, and I don't even, y'all know what I'm talking about, but due to I got somewhat ties to the situation, I didn't like that picture. But however, don't mention it in the comment section. And you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Don't bring it up in the comment section. So that's another reason why I'm kind of like, falling back on the P. Diddy thing. But you didn't heard a whole bunch of stuff about him though. If you from the streets, you know what's up. Like I said before, everybody say he was everybody say he was the trigger man when that stuff happened with Shine. Everybody. Then Shine Shine, he finally get out, and Shine kind of don't flat out just say he did it. He almost insinuate that he got forced to take the blame. So, just keep it in the buck. And then strange things have happened. Like I said, you heard Kim Porter was possibly writing a book, then she mysteriously ended up, you know what I'm saying, deleted. Albie Shore got poisoned. And I'm talking about Albie Shore is all fucked up. I mean, allegedly he had a heart attack or something like that, but real reports came out. They said there were some reports that came out allegedly that he was possibly poisoned. And then keep in mind, they ruled Kim Porter's passing, originally they ruled it as allegedly a homicide. So all these people that's coming out the woodworks, like pointing the finger saying, take that, bad boy for life. I don't know. They better be careful. All I know is they better, if they go outside, they better quadruple lock their doors. Now, keep in mind, I'm gonna say this, and this is just real talk. You can look this up yourself. You know, you can look this up. They said when Kim Porter passed, they said that her house had been ransacked. They said some files was missing or something from her computer, or some stuff was missing. So I don't know. And you can look this stuff up. So it's not like I'm not dry snitching on anybody. This stuff is documented. This stuff is documented. So I'm not dry snitching. I'm following the code of the streets. But at the end of the day, it's not telling if it's documented. I'm just telling you all this stuff. You can look all this stuff up. So, but yeah, P. Diddy, he screwed over a lot of his artists and stuff. And that's just real talk. And then he screwed up the Mace deal with Mace going to G Unit. So and I want y'all to remember something. Do y'all remember well, this wasn't a few years ago. Do you remember like about 10 years ago? And May said that he was gonna go public with an openly gay, I shouldn't have used that word, but hell, whatever. Rapper. He said he was gonna like out him. He said he was gonna go on what is the radio stations out there in New York? The Beat or Hot 97 or something like that. And then the next day, Mace didn't say a damn word. So either two things happened to Mace. Either Mace got a phone call or Mace got a, overseas deposit in a Swiss bank account. Or he got a suitcase dropped off. Either he got the phone call saying, if you talk, it's curtains for you, or here's some money, here's a briefcase, shut the fuck up. Keep your mouth shut. It was one or the other. Y'all remember that? Remember the next day, remember he said he made this big announcement saying, tomorrow I'm going to out a rapper from the rainbow community. I'm going to out him. And nothing happened. The next day, not a damn thing happened. So I don't know, y'all. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. I'm just keeping it solid for y'all, man. So, anyway, I'll be back in a little bit. I gotta do a continuance on this Devin Haney thing. Like, I really do not understand these niggas being disappointed that Devin Haney sold out the Chase Center. These niggas is actually mad. I mean, you cannot make this stuff up, man. Like, real talk. But anyway, I'll be back with the next segment. Finna charge up the phone. I'm gonna do 2 more of these. So I'll be back with another live. Give me like 20 minutes. Yep, he did.